she put for sale bonus. She talked about the agent stuff, the agent, what the agent do, stuff like that. But I said, you know what? I'm going to do opposite, 100% opposite what the agent going to do.
Right.
So get your money that you need so you can move to Europe. And yeah, I go on that. That's what we got to do right now. And then I got to go to that. And then, yeah,
But when they were listed, as they were listed and they expired, but then they chose not to use
the same agent.
another agent. So what does that tell you?
Well, it that's two things here, Ron. One, they kind of want to sell it, not sell it. Want to move, not. The thing is, this mother-in-law apartment. She have about the basement. It's rented for $2,500. So she have income coming in. So what I did is, I mean, if we can, because they still have 5 months on the lease agreement. I said, what if I can find the buyers out there who take honor the listing, the list that you have the basement, and sell your home so you can move to Europe. Don't forget about this house. It's something you might be want to take a look at. It's something you might consider doing it. She said yes, if that's the case, but gotta talk to the renter. I said, yeah, I definitely gotta talk to the renter. Let me talk to them and then tell them, you already told them that you're gonna sell the house, right? I said, yes, I already told them. But the thing is, I gotta give them like 45, no, 45 days. Yeah, that's great. Maybe I'm the contract before we close, gonna take another 45 days. So be okay with that. That first I gotta talk to your rent first. So that way, they understand, but no, we gotta show the property.
What that usually tells you is that they had a bad experience with the realtor. Okay, so
yeah,
and they think that all realtors are the same, so they're going to just do it on their own. So now you know it's not just the money with that for sale by owner, it's that they had a bad experience. Okay, so
well, here's the thing is, Ron, that agent listed for $750,000, and I did every comment there. It's nothing sold for 700. So I said, you know what? I got everything down there, and I said, if we put on the market, we got to put $700,000. I said, man, I got to lose 50,000. Well, you want to sell it and we want to move to Europe, right? I said, yes. Well, let's do the right thing and get the on the market on this month, and let's agree with me. It's $700,000 put in there.
Good job, good job. So we got Brian and we got Eric. I said, Eric, can you be hard on John? He says, I'd love to.
I can be an asshole because he doesn't want to role play with me, so I'm gonna be an asshole with him.
Hey, how come you didn't call me, and Eric? I only got your numbers, so yeah, maybe schedule on Tuesday and Friday. I mean, we got to do that, right?
Don't worry, we're gonna role play here.
Okay, all right, cool.
Let's go. So, well, introduce yourself, John.
Well, my name is John. I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah. I've been in real estate for this is my 5th year in the real estate full times, and yeah, the Utah is kind of a growing city right now. I mean, this traffic like crazy, and you guys know anybody want to move to Utah? Hey, I'm the right guy. Get you the most money for your clients, and I can do it much I can help.
And there's this phone number right there. And Eric, we got Eric in Harrison, New Jersey.
Yes. Yeah, my name is Eric Gomez. I'm from the East Coast, New Jersey. I'm being in business for about 6 years, full time, part time, about probably 10, 12 years, more or less. Yeah. So if you have any referrals, send it back to me, to Jersey. I will take care of them.
Absolutely. And he just hit like in the top 10 out of how many agents?
I think about probably 300.
300 agents. Good job.
In my office. Yeah.
Good job. Well, John wanted to stir it up. He says, hey, I don't want no wimpy ones. I'm not a wimp. So this is gonna be a good one. And afterwards,
should we go for the pre-qualified first, or should we just go directly to the door?
Whatever you and Eric want to do.
All right, let's.
It's up to you, John. It's a show.
Okay. All right. Let's go. Let's go to the door.
Okay.
To make it quicker. Okay.
Maria, how you doing? Okay, so the rest of you be thinking of your hardest objection, because we're going to throw it at John and Eric afterward, and we'll see how they handle your hardest objections. Okay? All right, ready, go.
All right. Knock, knock.
Hey, Joe. How you doing?
Hey, Eric. Hey, thank you. Hey, finally got a chance to see you. So,
Yeah, finally,
hey,
yeah.
would you mind if I take my shoes off? Do you want my shoes off, or it's okay?
No, no, you can just come. Just
Okay.
come. Don't worry about it.
God, would you mind if I put my things down kitchen table?
On the kitchen table. Why you want to put on the kitchen table?
Well, another thing. Well, that and I mean that's we're gonna meet in the kitchen table, right?
Okay, sure. I mean, if you like, I mean, we can meet there.
Great. Well, Eric, thank you for having me here today. And my commitment to you is to get your property sold at the most money, so you can move to New York, right?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. So, would you mind if I take a look in your house for the eyes of the buyer? Or you
Sure.
can tag along with me if you want to.
It's up to you. Do you want me to show you the property or do you want to see it yourself? It's up to you. It's
Yeah, I don't mind doing that. And another thing, I email you the pre-listing package and then what I do, and also the communication guarantee, 100% guarantee. Do you receive those? Are they
I kind
emailed to
of
you?
yeah, I kind of review it. But to be honest, I didn't read it properly. I just kind of view it fast because I'm
Got you.
busy.
Well, that's what we got to go over the first things. All
Okay.
right, I'm gonna take a look at the property. Well, your property look very nice, and you got you got a modular apartment. That's the shoes, the living room there. You got 3 bedroom, one master bath. That's awesome. So how much you rent on the property there on the basement?
What is it?
How much you rent on that one? What's the lease?
Oh, on the basement it's about probably 1,100.
Let's put the 2,500.
Okay.
That's a big one. Okay,
Oh,
2,500. Okay,
2,500.
got you. Well, upstairs look very nice. And I saw you upgrade on the bathroom. And did you do it yourself or you hire somebody doing it?
No, I hire somebody. I don't have time to be doing everything.
Got you. Is that your idea, or your wife idea doing it on the upgrading on that thing?
It's actually my wife. Yeah,
Okay,
she's
got
the
you.
one in charge. She has a better
Okay.
taste than me.
Okay, guys, looks pretty nice in your home. Let's go back to kitchen table so we can go over something.
Okay.
All right. So the first thing, Eric, let's go over what we talked on the phone. You said you wanna sell this home. You wanna move to Europe, right?
Correct. Yeah, most we wanted to move to Portugal.
Oh, Portugal,
Yeah,
got you.
Portugal. Yeah.
And how soon would you like to be there?
Well, if I have the right price, I mean, I'm ready to pack my stuff and just get out from here and move to Portugal, to be honest.
Okay. So I saw you put on the for sale bonus is 750,000. Is that right?
Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
And we talked on the phone. You said what is the lowest you would take an offer? Some noise there.
Hold on, hold on. I don't know, is it me? I'm not sure. Sorry about that.
No problem. So, Eric, you said $760,000. What is the lowest you will take so you can move to Portugal? Is that right?
Yes, Portugal. I would say probably 750, no lower than that, because otherwise
Okay.
that's not worth it for me. I will keep it.
Okay, got you. And I look at here your homes and with an list with the agent in last 6 months. So how's that working out for you? I mean, what cost you from list with the agent and do it yourself?
Well, to be honest, I mean, I think he was not marketing the home properly. There was no communication at all. He has leased my property and then he did a couple open houses and basically that's it. I mean, he didn't even tell me maybe what can I do, what can I repair, or no communication at all. So I'm very disappointed with agents, to be honest. And that's the reason basically why I decided to sell it on my own.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. You have a bad experience, Eric. I come to I deal with the agent every single day. I mean, there's a good agent there. That's a bad agent there. It seems like a doctor, lawyers. There's a good lawyers. It's a good doctor. Is it? We're not doing the same thing. If you're doing the same thing, we probably get the same result, right?
Yeah, that's why I decided to try to sell on my own.
Got you. So Eric, let me ask you, if we could help you get the property, so next 45 days or less, would it cause any problem for you?
I don't know. I mean, if you can give me the number, I don't know. We'll see.
Got you. Well, let's see. Let's go with my action plan. What I do to sell home in today's market. I mean, of course, right now, what you're doing is you sell yourself. How do you market your property, Eric?
Basically, I use Zillow, social media. I did pay in Google advertising. Yeah.
Okay, let me share with you, Eric. And I mean, that's two type to get the profit. So in the shifting market right now, that's one in the passive marketing. That's what you do right now. That's most agent do. I don't know what your previous agent did in the past. They got the property. So that's passive marketing is what they do, Eric. So they put the home on a multiple listing service. They put on 100 website like what you do right now, and they put in social media. What they do is waiting, hope and prayer the home will sell. And another thing, what I do different, and Eric, I'm an aggressive and active agent. What I do, I'm not waiting for the buyer to look on the property that I list. What I do is I'm go out looking for the buyer. What I do is I'm on the phone every single day, looking for the more buyer, looking more listing. The more listing I have, Eric, more buyer attract to my listing. And the more buyer I create, that's gonna get your property sold. Would you agree with me on that one?
Yeah, it makes sense, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly. So Eric, as I also email you the, I mean, 100% communication guarantee. I know if you can take a look at it.
I kind of saw the communication guarantee that you sent me. Yes.
Hey, Ron, did you have to give me permission to share my stuff in there?
Okay, hold on. Go ahead. Do it again. Let's see.
Okay. No, that's still visible.
Let's see here.
No, still.
Let's
Okay.
see. Well,
Nope.
I see participants. Let's see. That's my screen, though. I don't. Are you hitting share?
Yeah, I hit the share. Yes, yeah, screen, but still host visible. You have the endable.
Yeah, it's. I don't know where it went. Let's see. Why it's not showing you. Share the screen. We always have this problem. Let's see.
You gotta
Post
get
tools.
permission. I guess you can dial to get permission.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Enable waiting. Hide profile. It's not even in my tools. Let's see. Advanced participants. I think I've got it. Everything on there. Let's see. Share. That's my screen, though. It's not your screen.
There we go.
Huh? That was my screen. Hit yours
Oh,
again.
that's your screen. I can hit it right here. Sharing. It's not host disable.
Huh.
Disable participants screen sharing.
View profile. Make host. Let's see. Spotlight for everyone. I don't see where it's saying that. Hold on. Let me get rid of this side thing I have here. Okay, try it one more time. I'm sorry.
Still same.
Still saying
Yeah, we go on without sharing, I guess.
Let me see if I can probably share it.
Do you see yours?
Let me see.
Allow. Okay, there's where I see Eric's came up as allow. Multiple presenters can share.
I got it right here. I think it's right here. Okay, got you.
Okay.
Right here. Got him.
You got it, John?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Good.
what is that? Okay. All
There.
right, Eric. Do you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay. All right, Eric. Just I email you the my action plan. I guess you haven't taken a look at them yet, right?
No, not yet. No, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Here's another thing is what I do, Eric. This is number one. Here's how I get this property sold for the top market price. I'm an aggressive and active agent, Eric. And then I mean every day, Monday to Friday, some Saturday. I don't do every Saturday. Maybe twice a month on Saturday. I'll be on the phone between 3 to 5 hours a day, and most likely and I'm 9 to 12. And if I don't have anything, I go get back to the phone again until I get my contact between talk to people 30 to 40 people. What I do there, Eric, if you decide to hire me as your agent, what I do, I have a system that get access about 500 to 1,000 or more in your neighborhood. The name, phone number, the address. What I do, I call them, let them know your home is for sale. And I'm going to also ask them, Eric, say, you know what? You know anyone who are thinking about moving to this neighborhood? And of course, you and I probably know that, the neighbors want somebody good, and then people coming to live your close neighbor, right? Here's another thing. Let me ask you, and Eric, if your neighbor put a home for sale, would you like to have a good neighbor, or you want a bad neighbor come to your house, come to your neighbors?
Well, to be honest, I don't really matter as long as get my the money that I get. I mean, I'm not gonna live here anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, and it's the same thing that your neighbors too. Now that's why when you're home for something, that's why I call them, just put site itself in Eric. Do not, I mean, nobody not that many gotta know what is your home for sale. That's what I do. This is another thing, aggressive and active, like myself doing to create more exposure to your home. So the more exposure to your home, Eric, the more buyer come to see your house. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Got you. You have any question about my marketing plan to get the property sold, Eric?
So, what I hear you saying basically is that you do all this marketing. You don't do social media. You don't do artificial intelligence.
That's additional. That's a passive
Advertising.
marketing, Eric. That's additional. I do that also additional to this aggressive. That is a passive marketing.
Okay.
That's what you're saying. I mean, by the way, you do yourself right now. You don't need the agent to do that. You can do yourself, right?
Right.
Why you want to pay somebody? You can do yourself. You don't need to pay somebody. I mean, put on that social media. You get paid those ads and do yourself. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Got you. And another thing is, I know you said you have, the I guess communication problem with your previous agent.
Mm-hmm.
And at least once a week, Eric, I would get with you. You decide to hire me. I would get back, and I mean, we get to talk at least once a week. I don't know what day would work for you. Friday in the morning or Friday afternoon would work for you.
I would say maybe by the end of the day, Friday afternoon is good for me.
Okay. And the day between what, 3 to 4, 3 to 5, gonna
Uh,
work.
I would say 6 to 7 is better. Yeah.
6 to 7, got you. Well, what I'm gonna do, Eric? Let's put about 6 o'clock. So what I'm gonna do every Friday, I'm gonna give you a call, Eric, and
Okay.
give you on the feedback what the showing is. That way we know exactly what the market heading. So no, we don't get behind. Another thing I'm gonna report to you what is showing feedback this and also what's going on in the market. Make sure we don't left behind the market. We get ahead of the market, not behind the market. And the third thing is how many homes sold in your area during that time. And first 2 weeks, here's what we do, Eric. First 2 weeks, if we don't have any offer, then we gotta come up with a new strategy. I mean, and another word is you don't want to put your home on the market for a long time, right?
No, 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 no. I mean, I would rather sell it fast, you know.
Got you. Yep, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for.
I just don't want to lose
So
money either, you know.
where's another one I have? Okay. All right, let's go. Eric, it's right here. This is most important. I'm gonna let you sign this one, and then right now, this is my commitment to you. On Friday, 5 p.m. You see the 1/6. I got class to make it 6 p.m. on Friday. I'm gonna give you a call. It one day on Friday. I'm gonna call you, Eric. You can cancel the listing anytime without asking. Is that my commitment to you? Is it you sign right here?
Well, I just I right away until you go over everything because remember I have to interview another agent, so I just don't want to sign anything yet, you know.
No, no, this is not the listing, Eric. You probably misunderstood. This is communication guarantee. You don't have to listen with me right now. This is something that I just show you that my commitment to you as just an agent. If you decide to hire me, this is the commitment that I'm gonna get back to you on those days. Does that make sense?
All right, and if it's not a listing, okay, I don't mind to sign it. Okay.
Got you. Thank you for that. So let's go. Do you have any question about my marketing plan and my an aggressive marketing plan before we go to pricing, Eric?
No, that's
Okay, let's go to pricing. What happened to my? Okay. All right. Eric's right here. This is the home that's on your market right now. This is the outcome competition. Your home is okay, hold on, let me get
you're not sharing
got it.
you have to share the
Oh, then I have shared you yet?
no.
Oh shoot. All right. Got it? You can see it?
Yes, I can see it now.
Okay, gotcha. All right. This is home on the market right now. This is our competition, Eric. So see this how your homes are. I gotta get that 1 second. Okay, your home's got 4,500 square footage, modular apartment. This house is like got 3,500, and you got 3 bedroom. Yours got 7 bedroom, and you got 6 bathroom. So you got more than this one here. And your house is basement is a 100% finished. This one's zero finish, and this one is listed for 639. Now I guess now they come down to 599. Again, I call this a fantasy land. Eric, they don't know what gonna sell for. It just mean they could sell more, they could sell less. How many days on the market, Eric?
Wow, 208.
208. And you want to move to Europe and about 60 days, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is not gonna work. This one here, this one listens on October, and they haven't selling yet. So the second one, Eric, this one is similar to your house. It's just a little smaller. They look at that. They list up 799. How many bedroom they have?
5,
And about a bath, full bath,
3,
and it's a half
1.
one. So yours got 7 full bath and seven bedroom, and you got 5 bathroom, 5 full bathroom. This is more benefit than this one. Again, this is the, I mean, They don't know what they're selling for. It's just idea that we can compete with those guys because we don't want to your neighbor home to sell before your home gets sold, right? You want to be the first to get it sold, right?
Well, as soon as I get my number, yeah, as soon as I get my
Yep, exactly. That's a very go over, Eric. And the third one here is this one. This is the right here. It's got two car garage. Actually, your house got three car garage. And let me go back to that one more time. And this is listed for $799. Okay. And how many bedroom this one?
8 bedrooms.
8. That's a 1 bedroom more than your. So how many bath here?
4 bathrooms.
4 bathroom. You got 6 bathroom on your house. So this is 2, right?
Yes, 2.
So they're on the market. How many days on the market?
It's only 12 days.
12 days. Well, again, they haven't got an offer. They haven't got a sold yet. So basically, so let's go to the soul one. I call this called. Okay, share this one too. Okay, where's that? Okay, that's that one. Oh, this the one is I call the reality. This is the soul. This is one that it's on this soul.
Okay.
So Eric, let me ask you this: when you buy this home, do you buy in cash or finance?
No, I'm gonna you're talking about the housing.
Yeah, the house you bought right now. When you bought this house, you buy in cash or you buy in finance?
You
You finance the house?
the house right now that I have here in United States?
Yeah.
I finance.
Oh, you finance. So you know the process, right?
Yes.
You got appraisal and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Got you. So right here, this is what it is, that Eric. This is the property sold. That's what the appraiser gonna look at to determine the price or final opinion of your home to determine the value of your home. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, let's go look at it. This home is quite very small, smaller than your home, and it look at how much they sold.
575.
So they put on the market. How much they put on the market here?
620.
620, and the days on the market.
31 days.
148. Yeah, 148 days. And the bedroom is here is 3, right?
Yes.
I got you. You just got small, and you have to get bigger at home. This one is similar to your house, Eric. They got 3 car garage. So what is selling for?
It was sold for 625.
The days in the market is
273.
wow. That's a long time, right?
Yeah.
And this one is less small than yours, than 31. And how many bedroom this one?
It has 3 bedrooms.
3 bedroom, and this is 2 full bed, right?
Yes.
So they sold for 625.
Yes.
This one here is similar to yours, exact like yours right here. It's similar to yours. You got 3 car garage. How much it sold for?
625.
625. How much did they put on the market before they sold? 625.
650.
You know what concession mean?
No, what's that?
Concession mean either they sell the like a contribute to the closing cost to the buyer. So basically, the $10,000 minus 625, what's come up with? 615, right?
Yes.
So basically, this house is sold for 615. The days on the market?
161.
161. Yours is here's another thing. Your home is a square foot of 4,900 square footage, and you got 7 bedroom, and you got 6 bathroom in your house, and you got multi-lot apartment. So the year bill is the same thing. So based on this, Eric, what do you feel we should price your home in a way to get it sold, not sit on the market for a long time?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the expert.
Well, yeah, I got a number here. It's a good question, Eric. It's a good question. I can have the numbers here. I just want your opinion. So that way we are the same page. We look at the same information right now. So what do you think?
Well,
And what do you think we should put?
I think I told you the lowest price I can go is 750, right?
Yeah, 750. As you look at here, even here's another thing, Eric. If we put 750,000, let's say this your house unique in the neighborhood, and you got buyer make an offer to your home. Now the buyer's gonna finance the same way. Now after they're under contract, the buyer they're gonna send it to the lender. Lender's gonna send some appraiser come to your house, and that price is what they're looking at. The same thing we're looking at here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
So if you say 750, where you see 750, the most house here that sold is 625.
Well, my house is bigger. And also, what about if I have a cash buyer? If you find a cash buyer, they don't have to go through the appraisal, I guess, right?
Yes, you got like can I share with you something about the cash buyer, Eric?
Yeah, go ahead.
The cash buyer usually is the investor. You know what investors do?
What? What do they do?
Well, they invest $1 on the property. They wanna make another $3 on their money. That's how they invest money. That's how the cash buyer does. They want to sell today, just no, they sell again next day, so they make money. That's how the investor does. They have money to do that. I mean, for most of the buyers out there, Eric, like you and I probably know, we don't have that cash to buy the whole thing. We go to finance. So then if we go to finance, then there's a process going to the finance, and the appraiser come in. That I mean, if the price is coming low, we got to go back to square one. Then square one again. And it's you don't want to do back to square one. You want to get that sold so you can move to Europe, right?
Yeah. So, what price do you suggest?
Well, we look at here. I got the numbers in here, and I mean the home. So, what do you think? So, I give you my last opinion.
I don't know. My number is 750,000. I mean, I just want to hear what you have to say, you know?
Okay. Yeah, I got it. I mean, my job, Eric, is want to get the home sold for the most money, not the most money in your pocket. That is my commitment to you. Here, if we look at the same number here, you put your home on the market 750 last time and didn't get any offer. You said, right? It just been just nothing going on, right? And at the same time, we look at the same information right now. If we get 700, Eric, I almost confident that I can get your property sold. Again, I can't promise that make $700,000 is going to make the buyer look into your home. Here's another thing you might consider, Eric. The more people look into your home, what do you think the chance we're going to get the offer?
I think it's more chances, right?
More chances. What if 0 people look into your offer, look at your home?
No chances, I guess.
No chance. My job, Eric, as the real estate agent, I want to expose your home to the eyes of the buyer to get them excited to see your house, the benefit of your home. So the more people look and the more chance we can get offered, the more offer we getting, we create more price your home. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
Well, let's do the right thing. Let's put your home on $700,000, get it sold. What do you think?
Well, I probably might consider, but like I said, I have to interview the other 2 agents that I have. So
Okay.
Just want to hear what you have to say. What is your commission anyway?
That's a great question, Eric. My commission is 3%. I mean, after all, not the commission. You want to net the most money in your pocket, right?
Yeah, that's my goal. That's why I said 750.
That's exactly I'm going to do. I mean, my commitment to you, Eric, to get the property so that most of money, not about pay my commission, but net more money in your pocket. That's the bottom line you're looking for, correct?
So you're saying 3%? I paid the other. I was gonna pay the other guy 4%. You're charging only 3?
Uh, 4% and 3% is my listing side, Eric. And as the agent probably say 4% is that what they talk about 4% is that total 4%
Oh,
or he just
total commission. Yeah, total commission.
total commission.
Yes.
Well, did he explain to you the process about a buy agent and the seller agent?
No, he just told me total commission.
Got you. Here's another thing, Eric, because the new rules come in a few years back that we can advertise to the buyer what compensation is. Now what we gotta do, Eric, we gotta wait for the offer to come in. You as the seller, you can make the decision if the right thing, how much you want to give to the buyer agent based on the offer. Does that make sense?
Okay, and what will be the typical share commission to the other?
Well, depend. I can't promise you anything. Depend on the offer come in. It depend how aggressive the buyer. Some buyer might pay the commission to the buyer agent. That could happen. I can't promise things until we see the offer. I am the type agent, the best negotiator. So my bottom line.
What will be the average though?
The average is the most likely it's about 3%.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to go that route because we haven't seen the offer came in yet, Eric. So when the offer came in, my job as the best negotiator, I'm going to negotiate the best price in the term for you to get the property. So let's get the things right. Let's decide the contract for me to work for you and get your home sold so you can move to Europe. How's that sound?
Sounds great. Do I have to pay 6%? That means to you? I mean,
well, again, that's a great question, Eric. You don't have to pay 60%. You are the homeowner. You can decide when the offer came in. Just right now, we don't know what we're gonna pay for because we haven't seen the offer yet. I promise you, you're gonna net the bottom line that you're looking for.
Okay, and well, let me think about it. I have to interview the other agents.
Okay, got you. Eric, let me ask you this. What are you gonna think about? What are you looking for the agent? You're looking for the agent who got discount agent or looking some agent who are more aggressive, get your home sold net, most money in your pocket.
Well, I want to get an aggressive agent, but I mean, at the same time, I have to hear what they have to say. I haven't even interviewed the other agents. I want to give them the opportunity to show me what they have to do in order to sell my home for top dollar.
Got you. That's what I am here, agent and Erica. I'm the type of agent to get the job done for you. I mean, here's another thing, Eric. You can give me the agent's phone numbers. I'm gonna give them a call and let them know that you are list your home with me, and what they can do is they can find a buyer to buy your property, and they're gonna get paid the same way. Does that sound good to you?
I guess. Okay. All right.
All right. Let's decide the contract member to work for you.
All right. Let's sign the contract.
All right.
All right. Good job, John.
All right, man.
All right.
Thanks.
Go ahead and bring down your thing, John. Stop your share.
I'm good.
Okay, there we go. All right. So you kind of gave in on him, Eric. Come on. You were going to be tough.
Yeah, I got a little bit tougher. Yeah, that's what I get on a for sale owner. And one thing I didn't go through on that stuff because the time, it's if they get tough like that, and I mean they gotta. Then if they say, you know what, I'm gonna talk to the agent. They said, what are you looking for? That agent, they'll tell me and stuff, and I might go back to, you know what, you have the previous agent, and then last time they get this sold for you. You don't want to go back to the same again and another agent and then do the same thing and waste your time. You want to move to Europe, right? Let's get the right things, do it now. Then we get the property sold for you, and so you don't have to worry about anything.
Good one. Good one. So, Eric.
Yes.
How come you gave in?
Well, for the sake of time, and also because we have to give the appointment to him anyway. So,
right.
Yeah.
So I thought it was good when he said, hey, you're an investor. You know what investors do? Cash, when you wanted a cash buyer, holy moly, that's such a small percentage of what's buying houses today. So he did a good job. Hey, you know what? Cash buyers buy low and they sell high. So is that what you want? A cash buyer that brings you a cash offer? I thought you wanted a good offer. So
A great offer, yeah.
you want a great offer. Absolutely. I'm a
Yes.
great agent. So that's why you should use me. I only bring great offers. Okay, so let's sign the contract and hire me now so I can get started. What's another hard one, guys? What's your hardest objection that these two can handle?
The for sale owner.
Throw one out. So let me ask you, John.
Yes.
I had bad communication, like Eric did. I don't want to, go through it again. I can do this myself. All you agents are the same.
Ron, that's a great question. From your perspective, you probably think that all the agents the same thing. Ron, if agent do the same thing, what gonna happen?
Well, you're gonna have the same results.
Exactly. I'm gonna do 100% the opposite and Ron. What our agent, your previous agent did in the past, I'm gonna do opposite. I'm gonna create more demand on your home, more exposure in your home. Also, you said you have a problem with the issue with the communication with your previous agent, right?
Yes. He never
You
communicated.
listen with me and Ron. You're not gonna have any communication problem every single day. In the first 2 weeks, I'm gonna let you know exactly what I do to your property to find the right buyer for your property. Let's
Good.
go. Let's decide the contract. Let's put me to work for you.
Good job. Good job. Eric, hey, I'm gonna interview other agents, Eric. I don't want to sign right now.
And Ram, I totally understand that you want to interview another agents. Let me ask you something. What is important about interviewing other agents?
Well, I think I should shop around this time. Last time the guy was referred to me. I thought he was a great agent, or they told me he was, but you know what? He didn't do anything.
Yeah, I totally understand that you want to shop around. And I can sense your frustration, and it sounds to me like you want to make sure who you hire for the process of selling your home this time around, correct?
Exactly.
Exactly. And that's exactly why sellers like you hire me, because I specialize in getting home just like yours, shown and sold quickly for the most a buyer is willing to pay. Isn't that what you really want at the end of the day, Ron?
Well, yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and sign the contract so I can get you exactly what you want in the time you want. Won't that be great?
That'd be great. That'd be great. Alex, have you got a question or an objection for him?
I've got one, which is one I've heard multiple times. I don't have any problem paying. Just go ahead and bring me a buyer and I'll pay the buyer's agent side, but I'm not looking to pay a listing side. So you bring me a buyer, I've got an attorney that can do the closing work, and I'll go ahead and pay the buyer side. So bring me a buyer and we'll talk from there.
Okay, was that on a phone call or was that on when you're meeting with them?
That was meeting with them.
Really?
Yes, that was meeting with them.
Okay, guys, who wants to go first? John, answer.
And Eric, what's more important? You want to bring your buyer? You want to net your home for the most money?
I want to sell my house, but like I said, my experience with the last agent, they didn't bring me a buyer. They listed my house for 6 months, got nothing done. So I'm just going to go ahead and I've put it out there for myself. I've got a couple other agents that have come through and called, and I'm just going to see what I can do and save myself the money so I can net what I'm looking. And you're already telling me that you want me to drop my price down considerably. So, I mean, I think I'm just going to hang out. And if you bring me a buyer at the price that you're talking about, we can go from there.
So your bottom line is you want to, at the end of the day, you want to net the most money in your pocket, right?
Oh yeah, definitely want to net the most money in my pocket.
Okay. What if I can show you, by you doing yourself, it's gonna cost you money. Would you make sense for you to want to take a look at it?
Yeah, I'm open to taking a look at it.
Okay. So what I do, I probably just go to the CMA and I look at him, and then also I forgot to share which the audience the NAR's statistic that the first step owner like yourself sell like 20% less than professional agent like myself to sell the property. There's a reason behind that. Can I share with you what is the reason behind that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, that's one is that how you market your property right now, Eric.
No, right now I'm just doing the internet, Zillow, Realtor, put it out on social media. We talked about that.
Okay, that is passive marketing. I don't know if you know that. I don't know if your previous agent show you, share with you that there's a passive marketing. You do that, you don't need to hire the agent there right there. And then if you agree with me to get your property sold for the most money, not most money, you wanna export 100% from the to the buyers out there and to the 100% agent out there, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so what I do, Eric, additional to what you do right now, I'm aggressive and active agent. I'm gonna get your home to the exposure to the 100% the buyers out there and on to 100% of the agents out there. So that way we can create more demand for your home. So we can get the more people looking at your house. The more people looking at your home, you know what happened? You gotta sell more, right? Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
absolutely. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's what I'm going around. Now I'm showing them the CMA what I'm gonna get, how to get that property. Sell yourself and on statistic was that and I would say it's 26%. I think last year about 15, and you pay me 3%, you still walk with more money at the end of the day. You know, so that is how I'm going my route. I don't know if Ron's doing something different.
No, so you would go to the NAR profile of home buyers and sellers, and in there's the stats right there.
Yeah.
Last year, only 15%, or the average homes, same home sold by a realtor versus a for sale by owner, the realtor got 15% more. And the reason is, you see this? This is my market that I'm working with right now, Mr. For sale by owner. This is your market. So do that. Hold your hands apart. Yeah. That's my market because I work with only qualified, ready and willing, able buyers. Now put your hands together. That's your market. That's your market. And better than that, Alex, that's your hope and pray method of selling a home. I don't rely on that. So yeah, do that. This is your market, and that's how you market your home. Hope and pray method. But the truth is,
that makes a lot of sense.
He went to the home buyers profile of home buyers and sellers. They track it. Alex, even worse, the ones that did sell for sell by owner, half of them knew the buyer already. So there was only 5% of the for sale by owners actually sold last year, and half of those knew the buyer. So how many buyers, Alex, do you know that are ready to buy your house?
I mean, none right now. My neighbor said that their friend wants to move over, so they still haven't come over and talked to me, but I don't know right now.
Have you called him?
No, I was waiting for him to call me.
Oh my gosh, you can't wait. See, that's the problem. So you should have been on him, calling him. So here, do you really think he's going to buy your house or not?
I mean, he said he was interested. He said he wanted to live he loved the neighborhood. I mean, if I talked to him, would you call him? I mean, if I talked to the neighbor and got the number, would you be able to give him a call?
I'll certainly call him and get him on the market after we get him on the market, after we get you on the market. We'll certainly call him and get him in and get him to write an offer. That's what we need him to do. But if you really think he's going to make an offer, I'll just make him an exclusion to the contract and you can deal with him. But I'll go ahead and sign the contract now so I can get it on the market to all the ready, willing, and able buyers. And you can just deal with him. Sound good?
Actually, that doesn't sound bad. Yeah.
Great. We'll just make him an exclusion, sign the contract, and let me go to work.
All right. So what am I supposed to do with these other two agents that are calling that I've got an appointment set up with?
I'm going to call them. I love that. We work together all the time. And one of my favorite things is to call them and let them down easy and let them know that you've listed with me. And don't worry about it. I'm going to offer a bonus to them for them to bring the first buyer that buys. If they buy the house, I'll give them a $500 bonus out of my commission. Sound good?
Yeah, I don't think that sounds bad.
All right, then sign the contract. There you go. Eric, how would you handle that?
Which one was that? I'm sorry. About for sale by owner?
Yeah, he's gonna interview other agents. How would you do that?
Okay, Alex, I totally understand that you want to interview another agents. It sounds to me like you want to net the most money possible, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
And if I were be you, to be honest, I would probably do the same thing. I mean, I want to make sure that I want to sell my home and net the most money possible. At the end of the day, you want to walk away with more money in your pocket, correct?
Yeah, that's the point. So I can go ahead and move overseas.
Exactly, that's the point. Alex, so if there was a way that I can show you exactly how you're going to net more money than selling on your own, will that be something that you might be open to have a conversation for 10 or 15 minutes so I can show you exactly what I do different than the other agents and get your house sold for top dollars?
Yeah, that's not a problem. I'm meeting with a couple agents on Tuesday. If
Okay,
you want to come by, I can put you
sure.
in there.
What time are the other agents are going on Tuesday?
I've got one going to be here at about 10, and I've got another one about 12.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you my contact information. I'm gonna be at your house at 9:30. Will that be okay?
I mean, I've got an appointment with another agent at 10, so I've already got that one scheduled. I don't want to try to reschedule everything. That's going to mess up. How about, I mean, can you do like 2,
How about 9 a.m. like an
9
hour?
a.m.?
It's gonna take me only 10 or 15 minutes. That's all it's gonna take me anyway.
Yeah, I mean, 10, I can give you 10, 15 minutes before they get here. Yeah.
Perfect. What's the best email so I can send you my information so you can get to know me a little better and you can also read my previous customer testimonials about what they say about my service.
All right. Well, here's my email, and
All
send me your
right.
information.
All right. Great. I'm looking forward to meet you.
All right. I'll look forward to meeting you too. 9 o'clock on Tuesday.
Tuesday. Perfect. Thank you.
Good job, guys. Good job. Any other, Priya or Anita? Do you have any Yuki? Do you have any hard objections you really having trouble getting through?
I have the same objection of bring me a buyer. That's where is bring me a buyer, pay the commission. Um, I could do this myself. I need titles and lawyers to handle it myself. So, and I don't want to say I want to preview your home because I really don't want to preview your home. I really want to let you, and I want to be truthful to them and say I wanted to, but I don't want to come up direct. So I come off as I want to be a resource, but that resource takes a longer time, adding value because what end up happening is they'll say, "Oh, I have a friend that's a realtor."
Say, why didn't they have it listed? Oh my gosh, you have a friend and you don't have it listed? So what is it? Why aren't you listing with your friend then?
Yeah. They want to try it. I want to try this out myself for a few weeks and see how it goes before I list with my friend.
Hey, I understand that. You want to try it, but if that cost you thousands of dollars, would that be something you'd sit with me for 15 minutes and talk about? I have today at 3 or tomorrow at 4, which is better for you. So I can show you why waiting that little amount of time is costing you thousands every day.
Well, all you're going to do is expose it, just put it on an MLS. That's all you're going to do, nothing different.
Oh, no, you want to know my whole marketing plan. So give me 15 minutes and I'll show you what I'm going to do, how I'm going to get your home sold this time. Obviously, you're a for sale by owner and you haven't had any offers, you said, right?
Yes, no offers yet.
Right? But you got a title guy ready and a lawyer guy ready. I'm glad you have those because when you hire me, we're going to need them because we're going to make sure we get results. So all I want is the opportunity to meet with you at 3 or 4 tomorrow, which is better.
3 o'clock. Okay.
Okay. If
So
I can't convince you that I'm the guy to go within 15 minutes, then we don't have to go on from there. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
John, how would you handle that?
I'd probably handle the same way if probably the same. First, dig deeper. I completely understand you wanna looking for the buyer, sound like your corporate agent that has a buyer, correct? So the end of the day, you want to net the most money in your pocket, either your hire agent or you do yourself, correct? Now I dig deeper like that and say, yes, okay, let's meet and show you, end of the day, first 5 minutes, if it can convince you that I can, the best agent, get a job done for you, not most money in your pocket, then we can shake hand and I can walk out from your house. That's how good.
There you go. See, all you're asking for is the opportunity. You know, you don't even have to ask them for it. If they tell you, I don't want to sign a listing, a lot of times a for sale by owner will say, I don't want to sign a listing. I didn't ask you that. All I want is I want to apply for the job. So you have a help wanted sign out in your yard. I want to apply for the job. And if they get that, sometimes that'll hit them like, you know, because to a realtor, what's a for sale by owner sign? It's a help wanted sign. So you tell them, I'd like to apply for the job. Because that's what it is. It's a job, guys. Right?
Yes.
Good. Good questions, guys. Any other hard objections? Priya, do you have a hard one?
No, not a hard one, but I've had all sorts of experiences the past week. So, can I share one?
Yes.
So I went on a listing appointment. They were this close to signing because they bought a house. They bought a builder bought house or whatever. I don't know. They got screwed by two other listing agents. It was on the market. It's obviously overpriced. And they were like, yeah, come on, and we're going to sign. But now the place where they put their money, the builder, they said that they've sold that house to somebody else because these guys couldn't sell their home for like the last 7 months. And they've been, they've been through the ringer with two realtors already. So now they're like, okay, we're losing that home. But if you have somebody off market that's looking to buy, please bring. So I don't know. I'm working that. I'm getting such mixed signals.
Well, I wouldn't promise them anything. I would say, look, you know, obviously I have a lot of buyers that I work with, but I try to sell my own properties first. So if you were one of my properties, I'd be showing your properties, you know, but you're not. So, but I want to apply for the job. That's why I'm talking to you. And those other two realtors, unfortunately, you had bad experiences. What do you do for a living, Priya? Or they were builders, right?
Yeah, no. They wanted to buy a house somewhere else. They put down payment. They've lost 74,000 with that builder because they couldn't sell this house.
Well, first of all, you
So
don't.
they said we're not going to sell because we've already been through everything. And then, so the objection there is obviously now we know a friend who can sell. And the other thing is they're like, if you have someone off market or anything, please bring them by. It'll take us an hour to get it ready.
Well, just say I have a lot of people off market, but the problem is you're not one of my clients. So I'd like to apply for that job, and then I'll be showing them to my clients. You know, you have a bad experience. I understand that, but whatever, there's bad, you know, architects and there's good architects. There's bad lawyers and there's good lawyers. Who do you think makes the most money? The good ones, right? So it's the same with real estate agents. There's good ones and there's bad ones. If you want the most for your money, you got to hire the good real estate agent, which is myself. And that's why I want to apply for the job. How many other agents have called you asking for the job today?
Mm-hmm.
How many? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
no, zero.
zero.
They were like,
Exactly. Well, you know, so I'm probably the best of the bunch, right? You haven't had any others call you. So that's what I want to do is apply for the job, show you how we get homes sold and how we get, you know, stay ahead of this market. So what time is better for you? Today at 3 or tomorrow at 4? So you got to hit these guys with energy and excitement, enthusiasm, and confidence. They will hire you. Okay? They know they're just waiting for the good agent to call them. I mean, really, that's what they're waiting for. So you got to be the one that stands out when they're sick of dealing with it. Have you ever seen a Facebook ad when they're selling something on Facebook and it says in there, don't bother calling me. If it's up, it's still available. That's just a sign. That's just a Facebook item. They can't stand when people don't show up or they keep asking dumb questions that's still available. That frustrates a for sale by owner. They don't understand sales. So you got to be the one that just says at the time, I'm the great agent. I want to apply for the job. And then go get it. John, anybody else? Yuki, you got any good? What's your hardest objection?
I'm good. Taking a lot of notes today. Good job.
All right.
Thank you, Gigo.
John, Eric, thank you very much for doing that. I know it's a hard one. Alex, I hope you got some. If you text me, guys, I got 40 objections and 40 objection handlers I can send to you. Okay, I already sent it to Alex. He was the first one on the call. So, but Mike Ferry a long time ago had printed these out, and they're good to use, you know. But I think to handle the objections, what you really need is you want to find out what the objection is, then break it down to the basic. No communication. They have a friend in the business. Their last agent was a referral. And what you want to do is just destroy that at that time, attack it. So their last agent was a referral. Well, we know the results of that kind of agent, right? So obviously I want to apply for the job. You know, so just attack it. Take it to its basic and then attack it and turn it back into your favor. Okay? Any other questions?
Aaron, thank you. Thank you, guys.
Good job. Thank you. And keep their numbers, guys. I mean, all of these guys are top agents here. John and Eric are top agents. Get your numbers up there. Anita's got her number. Priya, you've always got some good. Get your numbers up there so people will understand. Brian, I think he's in huge numbers. So, you know, don't be afraid to send each other referrals. I had to find a Guatemalan the other day. I asked Eric, "You know any Guatemalans?" But I found it. I finally found a Century 21 out in Guatemala. So, but
I have a question. Can I ask one question to everyone? So, how do you guys like divide your time between the sales, getting the listing appointment, and actually servicing the client? Because last week, and I'll say honestly, I couldn't do enough lead gen or go on appointments. I had a seller who was interviewing agents and all of that, and because I was in the middle of two complex deals through Espresso Agent, but it was so complex, the whole negotiation, everything, and my entire like 3 4 days, I just was doing all that. And mentally, I was like, okay, I need a break from the computer, from everything. Like, I couldn't get my mind and body to do calls or, do anything. So I'm just trying to figure out, do you guys have like someone handling that stuff for you? Or how are you dividing the time and sort of prioritizing?
I think you have to respect your schedule. I think morning is for prospect and afternoon is for appointments and for anything that you want to do or follow up or something. Like I think Jim said, like, or somebody else said, like you have like a time window, only 2 hours time window for appointments or 3 hours maybe, and then you can handle from there, but you have to respect your prospecting calls because otherwise you will just running for the appointment. You don't pre-qualify properly, and that can be an issue.
So when are you negotiating the contracts? What time are you doing that in the day?
In the afternoon.
Okay. It's like when you're driving to a listing appointment, that time you're doing all this?
What do you mean? What do you now to justify? What do you mean the contract? Like, is the contract written up or
Like
you have
repair,
to look?
no, like repair negotiations. Going back, like I've had like two really complex deals. I got multiple offers for both the sellers. Like they were expired listings. They're very happy, but the buy side, they were asking for like the moon and negotiating, talking. I've stopped calling agents. I'm like always doing texting or, email, so
Email.
that protects my time.
Mhm.
But these are very complex. So when are we doing those negotiations for the clients?
I
And
don't do
because
anything.
because I tell the sellers like, I'm there for you, call me. So they'll call me. Priya, we
No,
got this. What should we do?
no, you're not, you have to protect your time and you have to give them a schedule. For me, my clients, I
Mhm.
speak to my clients after 2 o'clock at a certain day. So that's why I sign a contract. This is the day I'm going to contact you. So every Monday I talk to all my sellers, and then and Wednesday or Thursday evening, after prospering, after doing contracts, then I talk to the buyers. You got to protect your time. If not, they're going to call you. And think about when you go to the doctor after 5 o'clock. Can you get that doctor on the phone?
No.
That's because
So
professionals don't work non-professional hours. So you're a
There you go.
professional realtor. These are the days I work. These are the hours I work. And then what Eric said was right. Your most important time is your prospecting time. Then in the afternoons you should set appointments. But the only appointments, I mean, how long does it take you to negotiate a contract? That doesn't take long at all. Hey, we got this offer. Do you want it or not? You know, it's the best offer we got. I would say take it. You know, and because it's the only offer we got. So
Yeah, no, I'm talking about after we are under contract and everything, when, repair, this, that. Like right now, I have a house again where, like, there are honeycombs in the attic and stuff like that.
yeah,
So
why
I
are you
am
taking
getting
that on?
people out there, the
Here's how
buyer.
you do that. Here's how you do that. Here's the results of the inspection. Take a look at it and tell me what you'll fix or what you won't fix. There you go. And then you'll get you'll get the buyer's agent will bring you, hey, we want these things fixed. No. Any other questions? You know, we gave you this, we accepted this offer based on this price. You know, do you want to renegotiate the price? And they're going to say no. Okay, then we're not going to fix the house. You know, or whatever. If your guy wants to fix it, fix it. But stand firm on it. Matter of fact, and then just go on. Don't let it ruin your day.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Any other questions, guys? Yeah. Don't be a time eater, because they'll eat up your time and they'll give you they'll put all their burdens on you. I know agents who go out and find handymen and go find plumbers and why are you doing that? That's their job. You want a plumber? Go, here's 3 plumbers in the phone book or plumbers near me on Google. Send them that. It's not your job to assume all of those responsibilities. Your job is to make sure either the house gets fixed or doesn't get fixed based on the offer that you accepted, so, but there's not much to that. So, Mike Ferry used to say, until you have about 40 deals under transactions under contract, you don't need an assistant. So just get it done. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay. Thank you.
All right,
Thank you.
guys. Layla, how you doing? You got any questions?
I'm good, thank you. No, I was listening from the beginning. I liked it. It was really good.
All right.
Thank
John,
you.
you did a great job. Thank you for participating. I need someone for next week. Alex?
If you want me to, I can do it.
Okay. I want you to, Alex. I got your phone number. Who wants to be a seller for Alex? Nobody wants to be the seller for Alex? Come on, Anita. Yuki?
I'll volunteer.
Huh?
I'll volunteer.
Who was it? Was that Anita?
That was
No,
Yuki.
that was
Kill.
me.
Yuki. All right, Yuki. So Alex and Yuki. All right.
All
I'll put you
right.
guys together and we'll make sure and we're gonna do a challenge. We're gonna do a challenge. So, go ahead and challenge him on, you guys get together and maybe talk about your worst objections that you have a hard time handling and try to do those. Okay, sort of like we did with John and Eric. So okay, guys, I'll see you on 12:30 on Jim's call. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.